When it came time to run the third time for 60 seconds, it felt like I had bowling balls strapped to my ankles. I could not move my legs fast enough. I just couldn't do it, and I was scared I was going to trip on the treadmill. So I just walked it out. I shut off the program on my phone. I hit the stop button and walked. I just walked pretty briskly for a little bit. I got really discouraged. I got pissed, and I got off the treadmill, got on the bike instead, and I didn't cry. I'm happy to say that I didn't cry, but I thought I was going to.
Hello and welcome to Back to Basics Weight Loss Surgery channel. I am Janine, your Thursday vlogger, and this week we are going to discuss the motivation to exercise. Yeah. It's a topic that has always turned my stomach. I'm not gonna lie. I would look at various vlogs within the weight loss surgery community and see that the topic of their vlog was about exercise, or that they had reached the topic of exercise in their vlog, and I'd click off and move on to somebody else's. Little confession, but it's true. Exercise is something that I've never been interested in. It was never something that came easy to me. I've been super morbidly obese my entire life, so I never had a taste or a feel of what it was like for exercise to be easy or to come easy to me. Never knew what it felt like to be an athlete, or even close to an athlete. So when people talked about it, any type of exercise, turned my stomach and just avoided the topic. So now you're post-op or even pre-op, and you've got this hurdle in front of you, and you're like, oh shit, I've got to exercise. This is part of the deal. What am I going to do with myself? You know, I can't walk forever. You know, what am I going to do? Well, if you've got bad knees, bad hips, you know, something like that, and truly the most strenuous activity you can do is walk, then okay. But if you're capable of kicking it up a notch, then I think this video is for you, okay? I had an epiphany. And you're going to see up in the corner over here a little video of me running, alright? And I'm running that video for you because that's me running for 30 minutes straight. I'm running for 2 miles. Actually, it's me running for 28 minutes. And, well, just so you know what you're looking at, okay? So, we're going to talk about how to tackle the hurdle of exercising. First thing, start small, okay? We all know that we started off this journey as obese. None of us came out the gate as athletes. None of us had bariatric surgery as an athlete. This didn't happen like this. Okay, we all know this. So we got to start small. So fuck the big picture, okay? Tunnel vision, start small. Pick a small goal. What do you want to do? You want to think to yourself, what do you want to do? Do you want to go into swimming? Do you want to do water aerobics? Do you want to focus on a bike? Is the elliptical machine at the gym the easiest thing for you to do? Do you think you want to take on walking and jogging, like a couch to 5K kind of program thing, and do it as the best you can do it? And I want to talk about couch to 5K in a second. You know, what's your goal? You don't need to know where you're going. You just need to know the next step. Okay? So, fuck the big picture. Just figure out what your next step is going to be. That's all you got to do. Okay? If what you want to do is couch to 5K, do not think that every single time you start out, like day 1, week 1, that you're going to complete a 5K. You're not. It's not going to happen. You're going to run as comfortably as you can for those 60 seconds or 90 seconds, or whatever it is for whatever day, week you're up to. And then you're going to walk. All right? Don't rush yourself. Don't force yourself to sprint. If you push it the way that I did, you are going to give up. I figured that out. My epiphany, I wanted to run. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to run. And I went for couch to 5K. And I pushed myself way too flippin' hard. I'm only 5'3", and I've got short, little, tiny, stubby legs. Well, for me, I pushed myself to the point of like sprinting. For a regular person, it's not sprinting, but for my short, little, stubby legs, it was sprinting. Okay? I gave up real fast, numerous times, kept coming back to it because it's what I wanted to do, but I kept giving up. All I needed to do was knock it down a couple notches, calm down with the speed, and look at me go. Okay? Now I can run for over a half an hour straight, and I'm fine. I'm not running, I'm not sprinting, but you can see me going. I'm doing a good pace. I'm not just jogging, I'm running. I'm doing good. Granted, I got it speeded up because, I'm not going to talk all friggin' day, but I'm doing good, okay? You got to think for a second, why do you want this? Okay, what is the motivation to your exercise? Why do you want this? Is it for your husband? Is it for your friends? Is it for your children? Why do you want this? Is it for you? The reason has to be something that's not seasonal. And when I say seasonal, I mean if your motivation is something like for a friend or for your boyfriend or girlfriend, that's seasonal. Because as soon as that friend or that boyfriend or girlfriend leaves the picture, there goes your motivation. And then where are you going to be? Alright? So if it's for your kids or if it's for yourself, that's solid. And that's a good reason to keep on trucking. Okay? The next one. Read and research. When you figure out what you want to do, when you figure out, okay, I'm going to commit to biking, okay, I'm going to commit to the elliptical machine, I'm going to commit to couch to 5K, I'm going to commit to trying to run, I'm going to commit to water aerobics, I'm going to commit to walking, to speed walking or whatever it is that you want to commit to doing. You're going to read and research. You're going to do magazines, you're going to do books, you're going to do websites, blogs, you're going to do apps on your phone. You're going to find all these sorts of things. And I want you to research your ass off. Read articles. See what other people do. Take in tips. Figure it out. Okay? Figure out the right way to do things. Don't just jump into it blindly. Because if you do that, you're going to make mistakes, and the mistakes are going to make you discouraged, and the discouragement is going to make you want to throw your hands up in the air and give up. And anything you can do to keep yourself in the game of exercising is what you want to do. So make sure you research and you learn, because that's really smart to do. Next, practice on your own. This one sounds kind of silly because a bunch of people are like, wait, what? But seriously, practice on your own. Okay, once you figure out what you want to do, you want to practice on your own, because you're going to make mistakes when no one else is looking. Okay, you're going to figure out how to do whatever it is that you want to do as slowly as you want to do it. If you're going to take up a spinning class, okay, and you're going to throw your ass on the bike at the gym, futz around on the bike. Don't throw yourself in a spinning class in front of everybody else and figure it out. Do it by yourself first. Sit either in an empty classroom by yourself and futz around with the bike by yourself with all the resistance, or put yourself on a bike, on a recumbent bike, in the gym, and just futz around on the bike by yourself. Figure it out when nobody else is looking and nobody knows what the hell you're doing. And you won't be embarrassed. You won't feel that pressure, because nobody's going to care what you're doing. No one's going to be looking at you. You won't feel the need to fit in or fit some sort of mold that everybody else looks like they know what they're doing and you're the one sticking out like a sore thumb. So do it by yourself first and make the mistakes on your own when no one else is looking. Okay, next and last, when you've made all your mistakes, or at least most of the mistakes that you think you could have made, okay, and you feel like you're ready to commit, okay, you're going to commit. You're going to join a club, you're going to get a trainer, or you're going to take some classes. All right? For me, when I felt like I was ready to commit, when I was done futzing around with the Couch to 5K program, when I was done giving up, going back, giving up, going back, giving up, I wanted to commit. And that's when I joined a runner's program. I joined a run club. And now we meet once a week and we run together. And I'm in a pace group. And I've committed to it. And now I'm in a program. So I've committed. And I have training coaches to guide me along my way. So that's what I mean. You're going to commit. If you using the example that I was just using about a spin class, you're going to take a spin class at your gym. If you don't belong to a gym, Google and find spin classes in your area and take a spin class once a week or twice a week or whatever your time schedule can afford. If you do water aerobics, however many classes you can do. Whatever it's going to be. There are so many different ways that you can commit to whatever exercise you want to commit to. Just try to budget out your time, budget out your finances to, assuming whatever you're going to exercise cost money. If you're just going to do speed walking in your neighborhood, speed walking doesn't cost money. So figure out whatever it is you're going to do and commit. Again, this is, for me, this was a super touchy subject. When I was 398 pounds, no, I didn't want to talk about exercise. No, I didn't want to talk about speed walking. No, I didn't want to talk about walking. You were lucky I could walk my ass from my desk to my car in the parking lot. And when I did do that, my hips hurt. Don't talk to me about walking. I'm not going to lie to you. But eventually, when the weight goes down, you're going to have to pick up exercise at some point. Okay? The hurdle's going to come. And when it does, I hope you come back to this video. And I hope you pick an exercise that you're going to like. And I hope you can commit to it. So I hope this helped you. And I hope that watching my chubby ass run for 28 minutes, holy shit, was some sort of proof that, you know, I couldn't even walk from my desk on the second floor out to the parking lot. And now I'm running for 28 minutes straight. So, my point is, yes, you can. You might not be able to do it overnight. You might not be able to do it in 6 months. That's okay. There is no time limit. Do not pressure yourself. Do not pressure yourself. Don't let anybody pressure you, including you. You take your time. You make your own barriers. You make your own timelines. You make your own end of the race. It is completely up to you as to where you put that finish line. So don't pressure yourself. You pick your own exercise, your own program, your own coaches, your own commitments. You do it all yourself, your own motivation. If there is anything I could ever help you with, you let me know. I love you. I hope you have a wonderful week, and thank you very much for watching Back to Basics Weight Loss Surgery. Bye, guys.